Welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel. My name is Chris and I'm here to bring you guys the high-rev perspective.
And my name is Josh and I'll be bringing the low-rev perspective.
Today, going head-to-head, we have the brand new 900 Global Vengeance and the Columbia 300 Piranha Solid. We'll be throwing 10 shots with both of these, picking one winner that we would most likely add to our bag and explain why.
Today we are here out at Violinda on a fresh house shot. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe and we'll see you out on the lanes.
To me, playing from straighter, I feel like the Piranha had kind of a slight edge just because I felt like it wanted to be a little bit more rounded, and I felt like when I got around it, it never wanted to really hockey stick. The Vengeance felt like it was a little bit quicker, so as I migrated left, I feel like the better and better the Vengeance looked compared to the Piranha Solid. There was definitely a stopping point with the Piranha Solid where I couldn't move any further left, and it always kind of wanted to puke when it hit the pins. I feel like the Vengeance never really wanted to quit, even when I got further left. So to me, I think the Vengeance is a little bit more versatile. I do think you can play from straight with this one just because of that stronger core and it's still being a little bit forward. Moving left, I feel like you can kind of trick it and be a little bit more versatile than the Piranha Solid. With that being said, I really enjoyed the shape of the Vengeance quite a bit more than the Piranha Solid. I think that it just fits a little bit better of a spot. I felt slightly weaker through the front part of the lane, but they both had a pretty similar shape off the end of the pattern. But the Vengeance, with it wanting to retain just a little bit more energy, for me, it just looked a little bit better.
Just threw 10 shots with each of the 900 Global Vengeance and the Piranha Solid. For me, I felt like these two balls were kind of in the same spot of the bag, but I did feel like the Piranha hooked pretty early, a little bit earlier than the Vengeance. I just felt like the Vengeance was able to actually get through the front part of the lane a little bit easier, where the Piranha just kind of did what a Piranha does and really bites. So I felt like that one I had to naturally be a little bit further left with, or else again it just wanted to break loose really early on me. as I got further left with both of them, I did feel like the Vengeance allowed me to kind of do that a little easier just because it naturally wanted to shape more down lane. Even though it didn't hook as much and naturally I had to kind of adjust the ball speed, adjust the hand position, but again, I did feel like it was easier to make that ball kind of hook from left, where the Piranha, I had to kind of be more aware of where my hand was, or else, again, if it was a little too forward, it kind of quit, but if I got around it too much, it just still hooked too much down lane. So I felt like it was a little bit more sensitive, where the Vengeance, I just overall felt like I had a little bit more miss. Again, I felt like it just gave me a little bit more of a relaxed feel when throwing the ball, just because I knew that it would want to try to blend the lane with, whereas the Piranha just felt like it was so big that it wanted to hook no matter where I really put it. Final thoughts on these two pieces. For me, like I said, I felt like the Piranha just kind of insta-hooked no matter where I put the ball, and the Vengeance still felt like it wanted to shape down lane, even though it was definitely a bigger ball. And for me, and today, I feel like this Vengeance is gonna have to be the winner. I felt like it just overall shaped a little nicer and was easier to control. Just because a ball hooks doesn't necessarily mean it's good. That's one thing I always try to remember, and for me, I feel like this Piranha is a perfect example of that, where it hooks, but again, you still need to control the ball at the end of the day and understand what it's doing, and the Vengeance, for me, did that better than the Piranha. So that's going to be the winner for today.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, make sure to like it, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.